What's going on, troops? Welcome back to the channel. I am Stevie, the military biker. Thank you all for watching. Today I want to talk to you guys about a company called Advanblack. Now, some of you know who Advanblack are, some of you don't. And if you don't know Advanblack, I'm about to show you everything that I have had done with my bike, that I've put Advanblack products onto my bike. So I'm going to show you exactly how these products look, feel, and how I'm how things are looking 6 months, a year into having these products. So stick around and let's find out. Okay, so as you guys know, I ride a 2021 Street Glide Special, and as you can see right here, she is in the billiard red. Now, the biggest thing about Advanblack products that I found out is that their paint match, their color match is probably bang on, next to none, next to Harley-Davidson, if I'm honest. Absolutely spot on color match, which is exactly what you want when you're buying aftermarket products for such an expensive bit of machinery. You want to get that aftermarket stuff bang on. And what I will say about Advanblack is their color match is second to none. It really is really good, really good. I can't stress that enough. The shipping time is pretty quick as well. I mean, normally it would take, from ordering a part, it normally takes about maybe up to, depending on where you are in the world, obviously, but I'm in Canada and it comes from California, so it takes approximately 7 days to get to me here in Alberta, which is, again, is really good. So let's get into it. All right, Advanblack do a ton of parts. Really, they do absolutely do a ton of parts. Cost wise, they are absolutely bang on with their competitors, and they really do a really good price point on most of their kit, if not all of their kit. They are their aftermarket products. Now, they do, bloody hell, they do road glides, they do street glides, they do all the STs, they do everything. I'm not going to reel it all off because you guys will go out and check out the website, which I'll leave up here right now. But yeah, as you can see on my bike, I have got a pretty good amount of Advanblack products. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from the front and work my way back. So first things first, the front of the bike. As you can see right there, I have took off the OEM fender and I have put the wraparound 19-inch Advanblack fender on the front. Now, again, bang on, absolutely bang on color match. And what I will say about this is it comes with all the parts that you need to fit this on. All right, there is some bits and bobs that you need to do to get this to fit onto your bike correctly. Okay, and what I will say is make sure you align this up spot on as per the instructions. Okay, now I will also say that compared to the OEM front fender that goes on the Harley-Davidson, this is a little bit heavier. Okay, so you will feel a little bit of a difference when you're riding down the road. Okay, because that front end is actually going to be a little bit heavier than what you're used to. Okay, so if you are swapping out the 19-inch or the 21-inch, okay, you're going to see a difference when you're handling. A very slight difference, but you're going to feel it. Okay, because this is heavier. It's made out of sheet metal, as opposed to what the OEM was. I don't know what it is, but it is a vast difference. I say vast, there is a medium difference, should I say, between the OEM fender and the Advanblack wraparound fender. But as you can see, it looks absolutely spot on. It really does. It looks cool. And I found that the paint as well, the paint holds up pretty well, really well actually. Scuffs, chips, etc. It holds up really well, so I can't complain whatsoever about that. Okay, moving on down to this side. As you can see, I have put on the Advanblack lowers. Now, as you guys know, I ride a Street Glide Special, so that comes with, it doesn't come with any lowers, okay, and it also comes with a cut down crash bar at the front. So Advanblack, being the awesome guys that they are, they also do sell an Advanblack crash bar to fit the front of the bike. Okay, now I had to swap out mine because obviously it comes out like this and goes down, and it's a cut shorter OEM Street Glide Special, Road Glide Special, whatever you want to say. The crash bar is definitely a little bit smaller, and you cannot use the OEM ones to put on your lowers, so you have to buy or get hold of another crash bar, or a normal size crash bar. But these things, they are really cool. All right, they've got pockets, or little drop down pockets in there that you can use, like a little you can put your your wallet in there if you want to. They don't lock, okay, and they are made of plastic. This front end is, it comes with the vents at the bottom there as well, and it also comes with the bits that you need if you wanted to go with Advanblack to put the lower lights in. It all comes with all of that. Obviously the lights are sold separately, but yeah, you can actually swap it out at the front from a mesh piece to a solid piece. Okay, I've got the mesh piece in. Just adds to the flow of the bike. As you guys know, with an M8 it needs a bit of flow of air around the engine to keep it running spot on. So yeah, really cool. Moving down, all right, you guys will be able to see it from over there, but I've got the Vengeance floorboards, okay, the Vengeance floorboards down there, and the passenger Vengeance floorboards, along with the brake pedal and clutch pedal. Okay, there's a full kit that I've got on the bike. Now the Vengeance floorboards are great. They are made out of lightweight aluminium, or if you're from the States, aluminum. Okay, and they're really, really cool. They look great, they feel great, and the grip that you get from them is really cool because of the knobbly bits on the top, the spikes, if you like, on the top are really cool. Okay, the Advanblack, the back ones there for your passenger, again, really cool. Lock into place really well. Slot down, slot back up, and it comes with all the fittings you need to fit this to your bike. Okay, absolutely spot on, really, really good. Obviously, as you can see there, I've got the mid-frame deflectors, the mid-frame heat deflectors. All right, they work great, they really do. They work so well when you're on the bike and obviously trying to deflect the heat from the engine, especially with the M8. Okay, a lot of heat comes off the engine, especially around, you know, the crotch area, if you like, and it comes up and stops it from burning your legs. Really, really good bit of kit. Was it easy to fit? No, it wasn't. It wasn't easy to fit, and that's not down to Advanblack, that's down to the frame. Okay, they get your screws and stuff, and it's an absolute nightmare to get in there and put these on, to put the screws into the actual frame itself. But you know, the Advanblack and their awesomeness, again, have made a really good product that it does actually work really, really well. And again, the paint match is spot on. Okay, moving on. Now I did, as you can see right here, I have got the Cobra seat by Advanblack. This is a gel seat, and if I'm honest, I do have another well established seat, should we say, one of the very, very popular ones. Now I prefer riding with this, I honestly do. And as you can see, it looks good. You know, it's got the honeycomb stitching in there, and it really, really, really is good for arching in your back. It gives you a bit of lumbar support, as you can see there, but it is a really, really comfortable seat. Once you broke it in, probably maybe 500 k's, miles, whatever, it comes into its own. It really is. I have actually took off the other seat that I had, which I paid a lot of money for, and put this back on because this thing is really good. I can't stand by that enough. Okay guys, the Cobra seat by Advanblack is great. It really is super comfortable. I mean, I went down to Sturgis and back with this thing, and I didn't get arseache at all at any point. It was so good. And as you can see, right at the back here, the old Chop tour pack by Advanblack. Now I do have a King tour pack. It's an OEM tour pack, okay, but I wanted something a little bit sleeker on the back of the bike, so I went for the Chop tour pack, which is really, really cool. Obviously you've got 3 levels: chopped, razor, and is this the razor one? No, this is the razor. I'm losing my mind. This is the razor tour pack by Advanblack, okay, and again, it is really great product. Okay, it comes with all the bits you need, including the mountain bar underneath to connect it to your 4-point lock and harness on the bike. Okay, and as you can see, I've went for the Advanblack Cobra backrest, just a chopped backrest, if you like, for the Razor tour pack. Now I do have, like I said, the King tour pack, and it does have the big Cobra backrest on, the wraparound backrest, which again is really, really good. The honeycomb on there is stitching, it's fantastic. The feel of it, the make of it, etc., is really, really good. Okay, really good. So that's the Razor tour pack, and inside of the Razor tour pack, all right, oh, by the way, it comes with all the hinges, the locker mechanism, etc., that you will need to you know, lock up and set it all up and stuff like that. So okay, the mountain frame underneath is actually sold separately, so make sure if you get one of these, you get the mountain frame as well. Now inside of both my King tour pack and my Razor tour pack are the Advanblack inserts. Okay, now again, I've gone for the red stitching in there. It looks really awesome, it looks really cool, and it just sets the inside of the you know, the tour pack off really. It is fantastic, it looks great. And they really are. The Velcro that comes with it and everything like that is really good. Just make sure, top tip, if you are getting a Razor tour pack, okay, and you want to put the inserts in there, just use a ton of Velcro. It does actually come with a ton of Velcro, so use it all. Use it all when it gets in there, because it does, you know, it does take a little bit getting used to fit it around in there. But once it's in, man, it is spot on, and it will not budge. It won't. So make sure you get your inserts when you buy your Razor tour pack. What else? So I'm missing it at the front there. I missed it at the front. So underneath the bat wing, okay, underneath the bat wing right here, this little insert that goes at the front there, I took the black OEM one off. Why? I just fancied red, and again, Advanblack do this, and it really probably one of the easiest jobs I've done on the bike is to take the old black one off, whip that off, just undo a couple of nuts on the bat wing itself, the outer fairing of the bat wing, a couple of nuts out, whiz the indicators off on the side, put that in, lock it all down, jobs are good, and it really does set the bike off. And again, at the front, Stevie, come on lad, you don't know which is front and back, I have the Advanblack chin mount underneath there. Okay, this one is for the 19-inch wheel. All right, and again, I wanted to do this because I wanted something at the back there to make this thing look great, and I think it does look outstanding. It really does. The chin mount on the front there, there's enough gap. Okay, if you bottom out your forks, there's enough gap there, which you shouldn't do. You shouldn't be able to bottom out your forks unless you're riding properly. All right, so yeah, there's enough gap. I mean, there's like a bloody gap like this, so you don't have to worry about your fender hitting your chin mount. Okay, it's really good. It's a fantastic product, easy to do. All right, what I would suggest if you are going to get the chin mount before the lowers is do that. Get the chin mount before the lowers, because I had the lowers on there first, and it was a little bit of a pain in the butt to put it in. All right, I had to loosen the lowers off and shove them around a little bit, move them around to get the chin mount underneath, because it does actually fit pretty tight in there, which is good. There's probably maybe a 3mm gap between the chin mount itself and the side of the lowers, okay, which is great engineering because it's not going to rub, etc. So I just had to play around with the lowers to get them in position. But once it was in, absolutely great. The hole where it goes straight through your frame. Okay, the pre-hole that's already there through the frame, the OEM hole, and a little nut and bolt on the side that goes straight in. Tighten that up, jobs are good. Really cool. What I will say as well is Advanblack, I do run, now bearing in mind I run everything else on this bike is custom dynamics. However, on my 2021 Street Glide Special, I run the Advanblack Fusion headlight, okay, the Fusion LED headlight. Why, you may ask, why do I run LEDs by Custom Dynamics everywhere else, and why do I run the Fusion headlight at the front? Two reasons really. One, because of the look. It looks absolutely brilliant when it's lit up. It looks phenomenal, and when you start up the bike, or when you first switch on the ignition, the little LEDs that go all the way around like that, and then the whole light lights up. Fantastic bit of kit. And the second reason is because it is super bright. It really is. It lights up the road at night like a million lumens light. It's unreal. It really is. It's so bright. Really cool. But like I said, I run everything else Custom Dynamics apart from the Fusion headlight, and I would recommend that Fusion headlight all day long. I really would. Absolutely fantastic. Anything else I've missed? Let me think. I did have them fitted, but I took them off. Now I had the hand guards fitted, okay, the Advanblack hand guards fitted for the bike, and because I've got a 10-inch rise on my bars, it was pretty close. I'm talking millimeter, maybe 2 millimeters distance between putting them on and the bat wing itself, the inner fairing of the bat wing, which, yeah, I mean, if you've got more like 12 inches of rise on your bars or higher, it's going to be great. It really is, you know, especially if you had a road glide, man, it's a completely different story. You know, the fairing is way out, but for me, I took them off. Okay, the fit was great, the look was great, the purpose of them is great, to protect your hands, etc. However, the only reason I took them off is because they were too close for my 10-inch bars to my fairing. Okay, between putting them on through the because you do go through where your mirrors are, and it's pretty damn close. So I didn't want to either ruin the handguards or indeed ruin the inner fairing on the bike because of how close they were. So maybe if I go up a few inches on the bars, then I'll put them back on. But for now, I've took them off. They did look great when they were on, but you couldn't really see them because they were hidden behind the fairing, which kind of defeats the purpose of them, really. So, but yeah, absolutely fantastic product. Now, like I said, if you do ride a road glide, you won't have that issue. They do look great, and I know a few of the guys run them, and they've got no problems with them whatsoever. So, at the back of the bike, I've got the extended fender at the back, the extended fender at the back. Now you can get the Dominator fender. I didn't want to go that far, if I'm honest, but you can get the little extender that goes on the back of the fender there, just to bring it down a bit more. I mean, they're probably looking about maybe 5 inches in depth, bring it down, which looks phenomenal. It really does. And they're thicker as well. The blades that go up the sides of the bags are thicker, so the whole back end looks way good. It really does. So yeah, that was easy to do. Absolutely easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just obviously need a couple of bolts, couple of wires, take your saddlebags off, etc. But it was a simple job, it really was. So yeah, anything else before I move on? No, that's it. I've remembered everything now. That is it. So like I said, I stand by Advanblack. Alan, the CEO, is an absolute legend of a guy. We met him in Sturgis, myself, Grant and John met him in Sturgis, and he was such a great guy. We had him on the live stream, again, which I'll leave a link to up here, you guys can go check it out. But they're constantly evolving, Advanblack, they really are. They're constantly coming out with more things for more bikes down the line. They do Indians as well as Harleys, by the way, so if you ride an Indian, go check out the website. They've got a lot of Indian parts, etc. on there. But it is a great place to buy aftermarket parts. It really is, and I stand by every single product that's on this bike. I really do. It's Mozzie, get off. They really are. The prices are on point. They are cool to deal with. The customer service is great. And yes, you will find the opposite of what I'm saying on the internet. You absolutely will. Just like everything out there. All right, you're going to find a negative and a positive of every single company. However, from the dealers that I've had, and obviously the parts that I've got on my bike, I've got no issues with them whatsoever. And again, the colour match is you can't tell the difference. You cannot tell the difference if this is an OEM part or an Advanblack part. So yeah, I honestly do. If you have a bike, you want to go check out some, start modding your bike and getting some aftermarket parts, I would recommend, absolutely, if they do the part for your bike, go check out Advanblack. You will not be disappointed, I promise you that. There's a million other bits I could have put on this bike from Advan, but I chose not to. I think going a little bit over the top sometimes is too much. And for me, I've done, how many is that? Let's count them, jeez. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 upgrades, 10 parts that I've put on the bike from Advan, and I've had no issues whatsoever. Honestly, the kit is really good. I know I keep saying it, but yeah, it's the price point, bang on, customer service, bang on, website, tons of variety, literally tons of variety for you guys to go check it out. So yeah, really cool, and I think the bike looks great, so I stand by them. I really do. Absolutely phenomenal. And yes, they do sponsor my channel, so yes, I'm probably going to say they're good, but if you know my channel, if it's crap, I'll tell you it's crap. But these guys are not crap. They are, I was going to say Advan crap or Advan great, and for me, Advan great really are fantastic. Anyway, that's it for this video. As you can see, the sun's out. I'm in the beautiful Rocky Mountains of Alberta, and I'm going to hit the road, get on the road and get down into the Rockies, and maybe pull over and have a cigar and talk a little about Sturgis maybe for another video. But anyway, I am Stevie, the military biker. This is my 2021 Street Glide Special by Advanblack, and as the Baggers and Brews boys say, body by Advanblack, and this is absolutely a body by Advanblack. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, please think about subscribing, like it says somewhere down there right now. It does help the channel grow. Anyway, you be safe wherever you are around the world, and remember, you'll never walk alone.
Thank you.